Hi there. This is Earth Echoes with Amber Fields. I am Amber Fields, and today I would like to read another piece by Jason Gray, and it is titled The Settled Science of Make-Believe. Truth is not settled. It is tempered in flame. Science, real science, was once a courageous dance with the unknown. It was born of curiosity, raised on skepticism, and refined through trial by fire. Now, science is a costume, a cardboard mask, a stage prop draped over modern myth. It has become the adult Santa Claus, an all-knowing, all-seeing force that rewards good citizens with facts, as long as they don't ask questions. The childish things we never grew out of. We outgrew the tooth fairy. We laughed off Santa Claus. We stopped checking under our beds for the boogeyman. Yes, as adults, we now believe science says eggs are bad. Science says eggs are good. Science says 2-year-olds need masks. Science says silence is violence. Science says you were born this way. Science says gender is a construct, unless it's not. Science says eat the bugs. Science says you will own nothing and be happy. Science says, science says, science says. The moment someone questions it, our minds snap shut. Not because the question is invalid, but because it is threatening our surrogate religion. The same mind that once asked, "Is Santa real?" now attacks anyone who asks, "Is this narrative true?" The locked mind is not a strong mind. We call it our truth. We post it, wear it, chant it, defend it. We tell ourselves it is sacred, but what we are really doing is building a prison out of agreement. The moment someone rattles the bars of that cage, the panic sets in. Not because we are being lied to, but because we fear admitting we might be wrong. So we shut down. We insult. We unfriend. We censor. We cancel. We scream, "Conspiracy theorist," and go back to sleep. Truth does not care how many people agree on it. Truth does not bend to poles. It bends to flame. Information is fluid. Truth is forged. Information is like a river. It shifts, it flows, it floods, it dries up. It is full of sediment, runoff, misdirection, and murk. People drink it straight. But truth? Truth is not found in the flood. Truth is found in what survives fire. If an idea collapses the moment it is challenged, it was never truth. It was tinder. The real stays. The false burns. The mind that refuses to test its own beliefs is not awake. It is religiously possessed. Science is not scripture. We treat science like scripture now. The experts have spoken. The models predict. The studies confirm. The data is clear. Data is not divine law. Models are not prophecies. Peer-reviewed does not mean peerless. The real scientist is not afraid of being wrong. Only the corporate priesthood is. They fear scrutiny because their temples are built of sand, propped up by funding, fear, and fragile consensus. We are not here to defend consensus. We are here to ask, what survives the flame? The flame is the filter. Take every belief you hold about the world, about your body, about your identity, about your history, about your medicine, about your heroes, about your side. Now, throw it into the flame. Watch what curls, what blackens, what shrieks, what resists. Then, watch what remains. That, and only that, is yours to keep. Flame is the ultimate lie detector. It does not flinch. It does not favor. It does not negotiate. It simply burns away everything that isn't real. If your truth cannot survive that, it was never yours. Information is fluid. Truth is not. You will only know the difference if you let your beliefs be tested by fire. What survives becomes your foundation. What burns was never meant to stay. The science is not settled. The trance is, until now. Once again, I could really relate to that piece. It reminds me a lot of some of the ideas that seem to slip under the door during COVID. I birthed my daughter in August of 2020, and so horribly enough, she's called a COVID baby. I really don't like that. But it was a very difficult time to have a child. And with everything changing around us, the world seemed mad. And I remember being online in a rather open-minded, self-claimed open-minded group. And I commented on a post. I don't remember what the post exactly said, but my comment was, I will never teach my newborn daughter that men can birth babies. And the administrator for the group, she messaged me and she said, "Thank you so much for all the work you've done in our community, but we're blocking you because people can't feel safe around you." Because I said that men can't birth babies. And this is what our world has come to. It's pretty sad, but I'm still never going to teach my daughter that men can birth babies. And that's just one example among thousands. So I hope you know what your truth is, and I hope it is the truth. Have a good day.